What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today we're gonna start off with Latto. You know, Latto catalog got leaked, right? And she say, I posted myself. They all right too. I heard a few of you riffs before you came out too, boo. You forgot we all collab. She said we all collab with the same writers. Difference is, I don't deny it. The world seen me writing 616 national TV. So Bia came in, you guys could pause and chimed in and said that she did write some songs for other artists. And yes, she is a writer. And then she had sat here and called this fan and asked her, are you blind or stupid? Because did you not just see me post the credits? So here she go, also posted her credits and said that yes, they do have producers, but she does help write some of these biggest rappers and celebrity songs, you guys. So I don't know what's going to happen. But we know somebody at some camp done leaked it. And I'm proud to say allegedly. Okay, so moving on, Balenciaga's is in a lot of controversy about this kid commercial ad they had, and Safari and Summer Walker said that they need to be held accountable, like Kanye and Kyrie, it need to be canceled. And I agree. I have not seen it, but from the way everybody's been talking, it is horrible. These are children. Why would you do this just to spark a controversy? Not cute at all. And then we have Blair Underwood here. So he reveals he's engaged to his friend of 41 years. She's had my back since before I even became an actor. As we know that and you guys can pause and read what he said. This man has not been divorced yet, but his wife has filed a year ago. And as he is allegedly, that divorce baby is not. I said not final. Ooh, this is going to be too good. Okay, so as you guys remember that I posted about Shansia not being single, allegedly, and being with London on the track, and the baby mama had something to say when Shansia came in and said, I'm single because I'm not settling. And as she should, honey, because the drama with the baby mama is too much. But I don't know if she posts this because everybody know when London get in a relationship, Ebony just go crazy. And watch how Ebony decides to be quiet. And no, reckless. And she being trifling. I hope London can get her under control for real. All right, so Devon said he missed his daughter and can't fake it like in real life nightmare. You guys can pause and read the rest of what he said. Devon is Hazel E. estranged soon-to-be ex-husband. And as you know, Hazel E. did leave and took her daughter with her to another state while he decided to go to Miami to be with, y'all know, as I call it, Shorty D, allegedly. So he's saying he missed his daughter, and he said, he tagged her and said, Daddy loves you. You guys can pause it. He called her twin. Guys, this is going to be a messy divorce. I'm going to send my prayers because what they have to understand that there is a child involved. I hope he gets the help that he needs, and he allegedly did not. I repeat, allegedly did not hit her, but we saw the video or whatever he did. And, abuse. But I hope he does get the help he needs because Ava will need her father. Seriously. So Mia's trying to do some damage control, y'all, because of how she treated Wendy. And she put out a really good apology. She put it out in public to Wendy about throwing that drink in her face. But Wendy is not, I repeat, Wendy is not buying it, honey. Mia tried to do some damage control, and it ain't looking too good at all. She posted a quote on her story, but you guys can pause and read everything she had to say. Now, we're going to go in on Mia's friend, now ex-best friend, because before they came out with the season, there was speculation that they fell out. If you guys don't watch Real Housewives of Potomac, you guys should, because it's a great season. And if you did, she was the one calming Mia down. So Jacqueline Nee said this: it's actually ridiculous that Mia is dogging my Aunt Jacqueline like she didn't have to come live with us for years. You had nothing of your own. of your own, sis. My mom has been nannying for Mia the last year or so, literally watching Mia's kids, cleaning Mia's home. Meanwhile, Mia was plotting on my Aunt Jacqueline the entire time. Keep it cute, sister girl. We know the real you. Ooh. Now, I kind of know what Mia did when she did posted a video of Jacqueline fighting her ex-husband and everything when she found out he cheated, but this is messy. So Wendy stepped in and she wanted to give, a thank you to the love and support that she has gotten from the show. And now she's seeing that basically Robin and Giselle are not her friend. So Wendy's wife say, why are they concerned about another woman's business opportunity? The hate is real. So Jasmine responds, no, not one person had Whitney back. Not one. Eddie said that probably hurt the most to watch, TBH, and it kind of was. So Wendy saw Robin do an interview to equate it to Monique grabbing Candace and punching her multiple times. I couldn't make that connection. Robin, I'm trying to see how you didn't make that connection because the drink was thrown in her face. And the reason why Monique reacted because a glass was thrown in her face. Like, girl, you only saying this because you do not like Wendy. But last season, you was just all up in Candace's face. So Wendy got word of Robin's interview. She said a lot of people are pulling out PR stunts today. Honey, you guys can pause and read here. And she just was not having it. Wendy is not happy with these girls. And it seemed like she's only teaming up and being friends with Candace, Ashley, and Karen. And speaking of Candace, listen what she had. This B is still. No one hit you with a glass. Let the lie go. Girl, we saw the video. Yes, you did. You did. And it almost cut her lip and she was bleeding. So Monique gave her side and Monique told them about, the situation and what happened and how she feel like she's glad that Wendy stood up for herself and even stood up for her because in season 5, she did announce this as well, y'all. If you guys don't remember, she did. It's been 2 years. So Candace go to unemployment line. Will really have you saying anything for access to a check or the prospect of one. We are still bored. Candace, please don't let me call Kleenex girl. Please don't. Don't. And for you to say this, you guys can pause and read that ad break. You to say that, first of all, you need to go follow Monique at this point. No shade to Andy. I love Bravo. But to get your respect, honey, you might want to get on Carlos King winning team because everybody he worked with has a bag. And Monique Ben had a bag. And she even have a bigger bag than Bravo gave her. So maybe if you catch up, you can read it. But we're going to go into the castmates of one of Monique's new castmates of Love and Marriage DC. But we're going to move on to Jen Shaw. So Jen Shaw is basically getting ready for her sentencing and she just want to enjoy her time with her family and everything because she is getting ready to go to prison and she didn't want to go without spending time with her family. I know she did wrong, but I'm going to send my prayers to her kids, her husband, and her because this is going to be a life-changing and a lot of things can happen. So my prayers to her. Okay, so now we can move on to Love and Marriage DC. So Ashley is filming. Well, the whole cast is filming. And Ashley Silva, who is a castmate of Monique, said this. Sometimes real effing life is stressful and you don't feel like being bothered by a coworker. Y'all love to say it's very telling. When someone acts a certain way, shut the F up. I don't know what it is, but I can't wait for the next season, y'all. Then she said this. Please keep in mind that on reality TV while film, we also have other issues going on in our lives that the audience or cast know nothing about. So everything is not about your castmates. I think I got a feeling of who she's talking about. Then she goes and says, this season alone, I had a very up week with health-ish, not feeling safe, and find out my grandfather is dying, and I had to film with someone I didn't want to. So my mood was off. Stop thinking y'all know everything. Rant over. I follow Ashley. She's such a sweetheart. I send my prayers to her with her grandfather, even with health, and I can't wait for the new season. Okay, you guys can pause and read. But Ari Light did a tweet that said, "Can we stop analyzing Krishan Rock, please? I can't believe how disrespectful she was on Kai's show. Super ugly behavior, right?" So I guess Krishan got wind of this and did not like it. So she decides to tweet this about Ari and basically say, "Can we stop idolizing females that's jumping from industry to industry?" Ma'am, you're falling behind this man being toxic. So obviously you're doing the same thing. Girl, don't start with that. Please go sit down because he benefits you.
Me and you, I feel so lost, 'cause I don't know what to do. Now what if I choose the wrong thing to do? I'm so afraid of disappointing you. So I need to talk to you. It's just...
So Cash, that was Jameson video that he posted that speculated that allegedly him and Cash had broken up. And this is what Cash said. "Well, y'all called it." I guess so. So Bobby got wind and Bobby said, "What them tables do?" and was laughing. Now come to find out, Jameson did go on live and he basically said him and Cash are still together. But baby Bobby was waiting. I don't think they're together, but I think he's trying to save face to keep Bobby at bay, because he knows if Bobby finds out, Bobby is going to ice him out so bad. Okay, so Young Jock and Kendra did a magazine cover, and they just did a Shade Room interview where we seen them arguing with each other about allegations. So Young Jock penned a sweet letter to her, and Kendra did hers as well. And I know when they go back on Love and Hip Hop, it's gonna be a lot said, because you guys can pause and read it, but it's gonna be a lot said. And at this point, I believe this simply says they're going to counseling. Because, honey, she done sat there. She might as well sitting there forgiving everything he do. Honey, we'll see for the next season. So, Sweetie actually seen the podcast of Joe Budden telling her to shut the F up and not speak on the Quavo situation. Just
Sweetie, until she answered the question, everybody waiting for the answer. Did you said or not? That's it.
Bad timing.
Horrible timing. Well, which is why it's bad timing for whatever she was saying in that freestyle. Yeah. It ain't the time for your freestyle.
Gotcha.
Because what I heard, I honestly didn't really hear nothing directed to Quavo. Like, I just keep hearing Lil Baby. And I think people keep confusing it with Quavo.
So Joe Budden got that part right, that he did hear mostly about Lil Baby, and I did too. It's not mostly about Quavo at all. But Sweetie did see it, and honey, she called him Joe Lissa. Oh my God. So Joe Budden hasn't yet to respond, but everything can come out. Just waiting on Offset. But everyone do feel like it's bad timing. But I truly believe it's mostly about Lil Baby. And when I come back with another video, you guys, we're going to talk about that. But thank you guys. Have a nice day. Click that subscribe button, share, comment, and enjoy. Good night.